Hello and welcome to Take 5. Thanks for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. Well, we're getting the courage to take on riding a 1,000-pound animal, and that's hard, but well worth the reward. And our Dani Cantu did just that at Valley Trotters Youth Ranch. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, today I have my cowgirl boots on because I'm learning how to ride a horse today. But not only am I learning how to ride a horse, but I'm also learning some pretty important life lessons. I'm at Valley Trotters Youth Ranch in McAllen, where kids, anyone, is able to learn more about the importance of working hard and never giving up. Let's go and try it out.
Life is filled with obstacles, and sometimes pushing through can feel impossible. That's a feeling Greg and Abby Bosard know all too well, and it's exactly what drives their work at Valley Trotters Youth Ranch. Here, riders can tackle challenges head-on, building resilience and mental strength, all with the help of some friendly four-legged friends.
Valley Trotters is a wonderful place where children and youth come to discover and learn in a safe place, and then the things that they learn, although there may be some mistakes, it may take a second round, a third round, in some cases a fourth round, before they learn the things that they need to learn. But when they do learn those, it serves them for the rest of their life.
Starting in 2000, Greg and Abby have impacted over 10,000 kids. Working with a friend that weighs over a ton is a pretty big responsibility, and at Valley Trotters, it's a lesson that's deeply valued.
The kids come with the pretense of wanting to learn to ride, but we really are about youth development. We teach the children how to do the difficult things without giving up.
Trying something new is one thing, but sticking to it even when the times get tough is another. As much fun as it sounds to ride a horse and make a friend, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of perseverance, and you need to be willing to get back up when you fall.
We oftentimes forget about one of the most important muscles, and that's the muscle of the mind. We put them through a series of games on horseback into an intentional conflict in the arena. Not a fighting conflict, not a word puzzle or anything like that. It's just, how do we get this thing accomplished in the amount of time that we have? So sometimes it's a head-to-head competition where they're competing against other horses and riders. Other times it's a team sport where they're competing against the clock, where they have to learn to communicate, collaborate, and be victorious in that way.
And not only are children learning from these lessons that they'll take and carry with them, but so are the horses. Valley Trotters has been home to over 35 different hoofed friends who've been rescued or donated to be somewhere where they are truly cherished. Learning about the mission of this faith-based program made this cowgirl appreciate the patience and dedication it takes to lead young adults toward the right direction.
God's created us uniquely. There's nobody else on this earth created like we are. Horses are much the same way. They all have a nose, four legs, and a tail, but they're different. Each horse is different, and we have to learn to treat each other uniquely and differently.
And the best part, being able to take the ride myself and learn what it's like to take on the responsibility. It can be a little intimidating at first when you're next to a horse that's taller than you, but with Greg's help, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders and I saw the ranch as a place to relax and let go.
Between my wife and myself, we thank God for this opportunity to serve the kids of the Rio Grande Valley.
For Take 5, I'm Dani Cantu.
I know we all go crazy over dessert, but have you ever gone crazy about mangonadas? Well, this dessert shop isn't your typical ice cream shop. Our Take 5 reporter Brandon is there right now to get a scoop on what makes this dessert a little more unique. Brandon.
Hey you guys, happy Monday. If you're looking for a great new place to sink your teeth into some tasty treats, Crazy About Mangonadas in Weslaco is the place to be. With me, I have Fernando, the store manager and business owner, correct?
Correct. That's
awesome.
Correct.
Fernando, tell me, raspas are a huge thing in the 956. What made you guys get into Italian ice?
We wanted a little bit something more than just traditional ice and syrup. We wanted a little bit more flavor, something a little bit more fruit-oriented, give you a lot more flavor and a lot more burst in your bites of when you're eating these things, you know? Something just more than the regular traditional syrup and ice raspas.
No, definitely. And they look so amazing. You guys have over 30 flavors. You guys have had over 4 stores open.
Correct.
Did you guys ever think that you guys would grow this much?
We didn't, but thank God we did. We did. The first one hit pretty well. Started with my brother. and then my parents followed and my sister, and I'm here in Weatherford now with the 4th store that we have.
Wow, and so these are also homemade, made in store.
Yes, sir.
Now, what goes into the process of doing all this?
So we make our mix using the best ingredients that we can possibly get, fresh fruit and stuff like that, and we throw it in our batch mixer, and it comes out in about 30 minutes. We have some nice fresh Italian ice.
30 minutes, it's that fast?
Yes.
That is amazing, but you guys don't just have mangonadas and Italian ice, you guys have other snacks, correct?
Correct, we do.
All right, what do we have over here?
So the front is the different flavors of Italian ice. We have 30 flavors of Italian ice, and we offer 10 flavors of Bluebell ice cream for all of our ice cream preparations. We have corn in a cup, the traditional mangonada, which is our #1 seller. We have Tostitos Preparados here, also a very popular item here for us. A lot of people look for it. We offer green, purple Tostitos. We also have other kinds of Mexican chips that you can get with.
Now, do you mind if I taste the...
Oh, no, go right ahead.
This is the one that looks so good, you guys. This is how it comes every time you order it, correct?
That's a medium, yes, sir. That's a medium.
This is a medium?
That's a medium.
That's a good bang for your buck, let me tell you. So tell me, what are the future plans for Crazy About Mangonadas?
Well, we're going to stay here in the valley, you know, and hopefully keep treating our guests. Hopefully you guys come out and visit us. Looking to expand. If you guys have any recommendations for us, you want us to move out to your cities, if you want any new flavors that you want us to make, let us know, and we'll try to create them for you guys.
Where can people reach out to you guys?
We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on all pages. We have our 2 stores, one in North San Juan, one in South San Juan, Edinburgh, and this one here in Weslaco. Each one has their own separate page. You can reach out to any one of us.
Awesome. Well, this is amazing, you guys. It's so sweet. It's the perfect blend of spicy and mango-y. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's delicious. Thank you so much, Fernando.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you liked it.
I can't wait to try all these other tasty treats, but you can make sure to head out here to Weslaco or any other location for Crazy Mangonadas. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. We'll see you next time.
Well, we're here today joined by Match Made Coffee. Now, you may have heard of them. I personally have been able to try this delicious coffee. And we are here today with Stephanie Brantley. She's the owner of the coffee bar in Edinburgh. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us. We're really excited.
So, like I said, I've been able to try some of your coffee. Absolutely delicious. If people out there don't know about Match Made, can you please tell them a little bit about it?
Of course. We are located in Edinburgh at 2500 South Klosner. We feature a lot of coffee beverages as well as non-coffee beverages. We have some teas. We just today launched a November menu, sort of that go between fall and Christmas.
Right.
So we're featuring a lot of fun stuff. And again, if you're not a coffee drinker, we have energy drinks, we have teas, we have kids drinks, a kids menu. So a lot of fun stuff.
Something for everyone.
Absolutely.
And it's so funny that you're saying November because it's darker now. We're in a little off mood. So caffeine, I think everybody needs it.
Super important.
I need it. And you've brought some up here for us today.
I did.
Let's talk a little bit about what we've got going on here.
So one of the ones we started featuring today is the caramel apple pie latte. And we have, like I said, we have a whole November menu that has a lot of fun options. We have a tiramisu latte, a caramel apple pie latte, a praline creme brulee latte.
Wow.
And we always have the option of doing them iced or hot. And we also have regular caffeine or decaf. Decaf is always an option for people.
Perfect.
Some people like to do a double shot, which is our standard. A lot of people like to do a single shot. Some people go as far as doing a triple or a quad shot. We're not here to judge. We get you what you need.
You get what you need.
Exactly.
Match Made. Exactly. No questions asked.
No questions
asked. I gotta
asked.
ask about this one here. Beautiful. What is this? This is a Lotus.
So we have 20 different flavors of Lotus beverages and any combination thereof. So it's a plant-based energy drink, but it's club soda based. And so again, for people who want the caffeine but not the acidity of coffee, they have that option. And we can also do it with regular water if you're not a soda fan too. But that's really, really popular. And again, with 20 flavors, there's an endless number of combinations that we can do with different flavors.
Right.
And so that's a really good alternative to coffee if you need that caffeine boost.
I love it. And you know, we were talking a little earlier, there's so many coffee shops in the Valley, but I think one of the things that makes you guys unique is that personalization. What would you say to somebody who has not tried Match Made before?
Well, one of our mottos is coffee for everyone. So we are all inclusive. We don't care. We meet you where you are. And so when people tell us it's their first time to us, we always say, our staff is trained to say, welcome home, because we want people to feel comfortable there. We want people to feel like they're somebody, and they are, because there's so many places that you can get a cup of coffee. But I think what sets Match Made apart is that we try to really personalize the experience for everybody, treating everybody as if it's their first time. that they've ever come. We get excited about seeing new people, we get excited about seeing regular people, but again, I think, one of the things I think that sets us apart is we're stationed in an Airstream trailer, which is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And so we just have a really good time, and our customer service is unparalleled. I mean, that's at the forefront of everything we do is positive customer service.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I can attest to that. Great customer service.
Thank you so much.
Great beverages. I'm going to try one of these here. I'll try this. This is the November
This is the caramel
menu.
apple pie latte.
Perfect. And while I take a sip of this, can you let people know where they can find you if they want to taste this for themselves?
So we're located at 2500 South Klausner Boulevard in Edinburgh, very close to the UTRGV Arts Campus. And our hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to noon, and then we're open on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Oh my gosh, please visit them. Get a taste of this. This is absolutely amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us. And again, guys, they are located Edinburgh off of Canton Road near the UTRGV Visual Arts Building. And for more information, you can make sure to check out their Instagram. And HEB once again is at the forefront of the sharing season. Details on this year's Feast of Sharing event is next on Take 5.
I've represented this area for 32 years in the Texas Senate. I've always stood strong for life and family. That's why I'm endorsing and voting for Adam Hinojosa for Texas Senate. Adam Hinojosa is the pro-life, pro-family leader we need representing us in the Texas Senate. In my heart, I know Adam is the right choice.
We need Adam Hinojosa working for us in the Texas Senate. Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th.
One day to go, and more Americans turn to David Muir and World News Tonight than any other newscast. The race, a dead heat. With so much at stake, turn to David Muir and the team on election night. And ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, the #1 newscast in America.
This hard-working crew that's been here has been amazing, and I am very, very grateful to Aztec.
And you want the best?
Call the one, the only Aztec House Leveling and Remodeling.
Mi casa, su casa. We do it right the first time.
You've seen the ads from Ted Cruz lying about my record. As a dad, I can tell you that Ted Cruz's attacks are lies. I don't want boys playing girls' sports or any of this ridiculous stuff that Ted Cruz is saying. But you haven't seen Ted Cruz tell you what he's done for you, because he can't. So I'll keep protecting Medicare and Social Security and fighting to secure the border. But unlike Ted, I'm not fighting for myself. I'm fighting for Texas. I'm calling all red, and I approve this message.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get a 2024 Buick Envista starting at $23,495. See your local Buick dealer.
Vicente Gonzalez continues to deliver for South Texas. Gonzalez has worked hard to lower the cost of living, reduce the tax burden, and expand affordable, high-quality housing, helping veterans and families afford a home. Independent and focused on results, Vicente Gonzalez puts South Texas first. Re-elect Vicente Gonzalez. Proven independent leadership. The National Association of Realtors Congressional Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
The season of giving is upon us, and there's one company that knows it all too well. HEB's Feast of Sharing is coming up, and here to tell us all about it from HEB is Audrey Guerra. Ms. Audrey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Millie, for having us. What an exciting season already.
Absolutely, and we're just about to get into that season of giving, and so it's a perfect topic. We're talking about your Feast of Sharing. Let's tell our audience a little bit more about it.
So HEB's Feast of Sharing is a way for us to thank our customers from all of the patronage they provided us throughout the entire year. But not only that, it also follows our hunger relief program. So yes, we have great celebrations throughout the entire Rio Grande Valley, but this also gives us a good time to make sure that those less fortunate have a nice hot holiday meal. And if they're not able to attend, we also have homebound. So we're really reaching out during this holiday season. And so it's not just events, you know, we're reaching out, working with our local food banks as well to ensure that our community here in the Rio Grande Valley have that nice warm holiday meal.
Wow, and Audrey, this has been going on for years now, but we were talking a little earlier. This year is a little special because we've got a return of something. Can we talk about that?
We do. So we love celebrating Texas style.
Right.
So we love the brisket. You know, we really loved bringing people showing up in their cowboy boots. However, this year we have brought back our traditional turkey holiday meal, and we just kicked off this past Sunday actually, and we served turkey, and community absolutely loved it. It was missed, and we're so happy to bring back the turkey with, of course, all of the fixings. You know, you've got your rolls, and of course pumpkin pie.
All that deliciousness. And you know, like you said, you just kicked off and you guys are seeing even more numbers. People are participating more and more every year, and volunteers can still be a part of this. How do they go about that?
Absolutely. So we've already seen an increase in numbers, and we want to make sure that not only if you are in need, this is open to our entire community. So we want to make sure that come celebrate with us. It's a great avenue. You'll have great entertainment. So if you want to participate or attend in any of our Feast of Sharings, make sure to visit heb.com/feast. So you'll have the dates, the times, the locations, but also links or phone numbers that they can call if you want to donate your time to help volunteer at one of our dinners. And you know, we really need hundreds of volunteers for each and one of these dinners, just to make sure that we, you know, serve in a good, timely manner, and we want to make sure that, you know, we include our community. You know, this is a big community event, and I can tell you, just kicking off this past weekend, it is such a great holiday feel, but also to give back during this time.
Right, and there's still a few opportunities left. You're going to still be having, I think, a few more.
Yes, so here in Rio Grande Valley, our next stop is this Wednesday, the 6th, in Brownsville. So we are back at Jacob Brown Auditorium from 11 to 3. So this Wednesday, you know, come on by. We're gonna have your popcorn. Again, we're coming back with turkey, your wonderful entertainment. And so, you know, join us at Jacob Brown Auditorium this week. And then we're traveling the next week. We're gonna be having Wasago on the 12th. And that one we moved the date. So all our Westgoers and also anyone around Mercedes, Donna, it's moved to November. So November 12th, Wasago from 11 to 3 at the Joan of Arc. And then we're traveling out to Harlingen. We're going to be in Port Isabel. And then the following week will be a special distribution with the food bank in Raymondville.
Wow. So there's an opportunity for everyone in the Valley to attend. And one more time, Audrey, I'm going to ask you, what website can people visit for all the information?
heb.com/feast.
Perfect. Well, Audrey, thank you so much for telling us about this incredible events, plural. So many more opportunities. Again, you guys, the HEB's Feast of Sharing is happening in November and December at several locations. For more information, you can go to their website, newsroom.heb.com. Getting the right nutrition is the key to keeping a healthy lifestyle. So how exactly are you supposed to read a nutrition label? Well, a dietitian is here to tell us the ins and outs to healthy living. And still ahead on Take 5, a night of laughter to bring relief to a man's fight against leukemia. Details about the charity show the Moon Rock is putting on this Saturday next.
Harris and Allred. Kamala Harris called keeping boys out of girls' bathrooms hateful. Colin Allred voted for boys in girls' sports twice on the economy.
The Inflation Reduction Act is now law. It's going to lower costs for families. It's a really big deal.
Bidenomics is working.
And on the border.
Let me be very clear. I'm not going to vote for a wall under any circumstances.
If they build that racist wall, my generation is the one that will tear it down.
Harris and Allred. Two liberals, too liberal for Texas.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
We're the McAfee Agency, and since 1935, we've helped businesses just like yours get the coverages they need. We're partners in our community. You've built your business. Now let us help you protect it. At the McAfee Agency, our mission is to help our clients find the right insurance coverage, specializing in all types of commercial insurance coverages and contract surety bonds. Call us today so we can tailor an insurance program that's right for you. We're the McAfee Agency. Always here, always growing, always accessible.
Finding the certified pre-owned vehicle you want can be a challenge, but Clark Knapp Honda makes it simple. Simple low-rate financing, simple trade-in offers. The best and biggest Honda inventory you'll find in the entire Rio Grande Valley. We put all our certified pre-owned Hondas through a rigorous inspection process and offer extended warranties and service agreements. In short, we make it simple to drive out the pre-loved Honda you've had your eye on. Clark Knapp Honda. Simply better.
5 certified meteorologists with experience, the accuracy to keep you informed about the Valley's weather. The largest team, the most trusted. We are the First Warn 5 Weather Team.
I'm Jeff Davis. My family has lived in our Lone Star State since the late 1800s. I was born and raised here with Texas values. That's why at Davis Law Firm, we do things the Texas way. Instead of settling cheap, our experienced attorneys work hard to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. Our track record of success is why we get so many referrals from current and former clients. If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. Want more? Call the 4s.
We need leaders who fight for us. But DC liberals are pushing an extreme agenda. Men dominating girls' sports, invading girls' locker rooms, sacrificing our values and our daughters' safety. Who would support this madness? Vicente Gonzalez. He voted against banning men in girls' sports and voted against notifying parents about boys in girls' spaces, like bathrooms and locker rooms. Mayra Flores will fight for us and protect our children.
I'm Mayra Flores, and I approve this message.
It's a little warm right now, so what are the temperatures going to look like later tonight? Joining us with our fashion forecast is Cecilia Gutierrez. Cecilia.
Well, today, let's stay with the short sleeve shirts. It's going to stay warm. It's going to stay humid. We stay breezy to windy, so also hang on to your hats. Now, into tomorrow, your election day forecast looks like we run into a couple of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm or two in the morning. Breezy conditions out of the north. That can mean one thing and one thing only. A front comes through, so we should end up in the upper 70s for the most part for tomorrow's high temperatures. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
The do's and don'ts of the dinner table. We have Dr. Barbara Baggerly Hinojosa joining us here today to tell us how we can present our best self at the table. Plus, comedians gathering together for a good cause. The Moon Rock is having a charity show. How you can get in on helping them out.
Raised by her single mother, Monica de la Cruz has worked hard for her family. In Congress, Monica de la Cruz is fighting to ensure every Texas family gets a fair shake. A tireless advocate for seniors, Monica is making sure Medicare and Social Security are protected, leading the fight to end taxes on Social Security. Monica de la Cruz, our voice in Congress. Fair Shake is responsible for the content of this ad.
Texas Tops is your go-to destination for all things overlanding. We offer a wide range of top-quality overlanding gear and accessories. Experience the freedom of the open road.
Don't get caught trick naked. Let our team build your dream.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, we believe that you deserve the smile that brings out your greatest confidence. Our doctors and staff use the latest implant technology to restore your smile permanently in less than 24 hours.
Allo 4 is a prosthetic full arch of teeth where the implants are placed and the arch of teeth screws right on top of those implants.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day smile transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
It's scary. Our rights are being taken away, and politician Mayra Flores is celebrating.
This is a dream come true.
She spent years as a far-right anti-abortion activist. In Congress, Flores sponsored a national abortion ban, no exceptions for the life of the woman. Women like me could be denied emergency care.
This is a dream come true.
Mayra Flores is just way too extreme. HMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
If you've been hit by a drunk driver, your primary concern should be reclaiming your health. Call me and let me represent you and secure the maximum compensation that you deserve.
Call the Law Giant today at 9 million.
Did you know Texas Health and Human Services has a free helpline to guide Texas residents through the complexities of Medicare? Get answers to all your Medicare questions, reduce your costs, and access more benefits. Feel secure your coverage is protected. Call 800-252-9240 today. That's 800-252-9240.
RSVP.
RSVP. It's only 4 letters, but it has a very big meaning. And today, we are going to talk to you all about it. Joining us to let us know a little more is Dr. Barbara Baggerly Hinojosa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we were talking about RSVP and how people get a little confused by it, so we're going to clear it up here.
Yes, so RSVP, it's something we don't do very well. I think sometimes, I'm guilty of it as well, but it is so critically important. So when we receive any type of information like an invitation to an event or a luncheon or a dinner, it is super important to RSVP to let the host or hostess know whether we're able to attend or we're not able to attend. And that is because the host and the hostesses, they are trying to plan for the food, the seating, the decorations. It's really important that they have an idea of how many people are going to attend. But I think we all don't think about that sometimes.
No.
We think, oh, let's just go and take everybody. They'll have enough food. And normally they do. But I think it's a little bit out of respect, right? To say, thank you so much for the invitation. My husband and I would love to attend. That just is that respect that we're giving them and that graciousness that we're so thankful for the invitation.
Right. And I also think especially now in today's age, you have a lot of places who will kind of sell you, everything is a package, and they want to know how many people you'll have for plates, for the drinks, for everything. It's so important to kind of have a better idea.
Yes, exactly. And even things just as tables and chairs. And we know, when you host an event, it can be very expensive, and it depends on how many place settings, how many chairs, how many linens, all of that thing. Right. So it is important that we are, that we have some foresight and we say we'll be able to attend or not. I think also it's okay in your RSVP to decline. It's okay to say, I'm so sorry, thank you for the invitation, but we're not able to attend. And then I think when we think about RSVP, sometimes in the invitations, they'll have like a card or something that you fill out and you send it back in.
Right.
But sometimes they don't. So if the RSVP says, call me or text me, that is okay. But I always say, try to get some great, beautiful stationery and write your RSVP and send it to the person who sent the invitation, because that then makes you a little more special. It shows that you gave some time and thought into responding to their invitation and that you really appreciate being included and invited.
Right, and so much time and detail goes into invitations nowadays, so it just shows the person, I think, who thought of you so special to invite you to their event. Let them know, hey, it's really appreciated and I like it.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, perfect. So again, guys, even if you're not going to attend an event, responding to an RSVP is so important. Now we know that today, and so we want to thank Dr. Barbara Baggerly Hinojosa for letting us know all about it. And remember, you can join us here every Monday to learn more about Table Talk Manners. You've seen her at 4:30 a.m. and now she's here at 4:30 p.m. We're getting to know Channel 5 News morning anchor Sandra Rodriguez as Take 5 continues. Plus, a charity event that aims to help a man's battle with leukemia. We'll learn more about this comedy show the Moonrock is putting on when we come back.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
As a border law enforcement officer, I'm tired of politicians that just talk tough.
There was actually a good plan.
Backed by sheriffs and border officers.
Ted Cruz said, we don't need a border bill. We're tired of the talk. We need action on border security.
When it comes to cartels, I need somebody that's going to be on my team.
And Colin's got our back. He's standing up to extremists in both parties. Both parties.
I'm Colin Allred, and I approve this message because we don't need talk on the border. We need action.
Tired, distracted truck drivers and faulty equipment are the main cause of truck accidents in the Rio Grande Valley. If you were injured in an 18-wheeler accident, you need a lawyer with experience. You want Jay Gonzalez. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
If the only thing climbing higher than the temperature outside is your electric bill, think DLJ Commercial Roofing. Our coating applications can reflect up to 85% of the sun's heat, which can decrease your cooling costs. Call us today to find out more.
In September, you made Channel 5 News #1 again.
We're the most watched news team in the RGV because of you.
Every newscast,
every day,
no matter the language.
And it's all thanks to you.
Channel 5 News, the Valley's news channel.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
I was 13 weeks pregnant when doctors told us one of my twins wouldn't survive.
I shouldn't be looking at my son saying, I'm so glad you made it despite the laws of the state.
Because of Texas's extreme abortion ban, I had to leave the state to save my life and my healthy baby's life. It was devastating. Monica de la Cruz supports this cruel abortion ban. Even if a woman is raped or her health is in danger, Michelle will restore our freedoms. She trusts us to make our own healthcare decisions.
I'm Michelle Vallejo, and I approve this message.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
The Moon Rock in Harlingen is putting on a charity show to help out a Valley men's battle with leukemia. And here to tell us all about it is comedian Raymond Horta. Raymond, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me on one of the best shows in the entire Valley, Take 5. What a privilege to be on the best talk show here in the Valley, Take 5. Take 5.
Love it. Thank you for being a fan. We're so excited.
I'm proud that you guys have gone. You were only on the weekends. Now, full week. That's big time.
Yeah, we're bringing you more Valley content. That's exactly why you're here. We're excited you're here. So I want to talk to the audience a little bit first about you as a comedian. How did you get started?
Oh man, I've been a comedian since I was 8 years old. When I tell people that I got started when I was 8, they don't believe me. But I was in 3rd grade, and one of my teachers convinced me to join a talent show. And I'll never forget it because the poster said, do you have any talents? Can you play music? Can you dance? Can you do this? Can you cheer? And then at the very bottom, or even tell jokes. And it's like an afterthought. And I said, you know what? I can. And my teacher's like, Raymond, you can tell jokes because you're always disrupting the class. Like,
you were the class clown.
Yeah, I was totally the class clown all the time. And she convinced me to tell jokes. And I went on stage, wrote material that I did myself as a 3rd grader, and I crushed it. I won the talent show.
Wow.
I got hooked ever since. From one moment, I was the fat, ugly kid to the most popular kid in school just because I could tell jokes. And I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I'm going to do with my life. And after that, I joined my 4th grade talent show, won that one. 5th grade talent show, won that one. I've never lost a talent show in my entire life.
Nice.
So I've been hooked since I was 8 years old, writing comedy. I love what I do. And every time I go on stage, I always give 100% to the audience. I always make sure that I always try to be better than the last time I was on stage, and I've been doing it I just turned 39 the other day, so 31 years of professional comedy experience. I've been getting paid for it since I was 15 years old, doing all sorts of shady cantinas, real dive bars and stuff like that, all throughout the Valley. I've been trained in the hardest places to make people laugh, and I love what I do. So I've been all over the country, done comedy clubs all across the nation, and I'm proud to represent the 956.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine a better job to make people laugh, and that's kind of what this show is about that we're speaking about today. Kind
Absolutely.
of using laughter through a tough situation. Tell us about this show.
I actually took a college class called The Medical Benefits of Laughter.
Wow.
And I think laughter, they show you what happens to the body when you laugh, when you have a really, really good laugh. And if there's anybody out there that's going through some difficult times, man, come out and enjoy a laugh. It's for a great cause. Not only are we doing something for somebody else, we're helping them battle a vicious monster that is leukemia, and his name is Alex Gonzalez, and we're doing a fundraiser for him at the Moon Rock this Saturday, and all the proceeds are going directly to him. I'm not getting a single penny, and I'm volunteering my time. So if I'm volunteering my time to do this, it's for a great cause. I hope you'll join us, because I love nothing more than making people laugh. And not only that, but like really giving them that good like guttural laugh where you're just like exhausted afterwards. Like you're just like, wow, I needed that.
Right.
Yeah.
And we were talking earlier and you let me know, this is benefiting Alex once again, as we talked about. And if people can't attend the show, there's also other ways that they can be a part of it and donating.
Absolutely, thanks. And if you go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RaymondIsFunny, you will be able to see the poster there, and you can actually buy a ticket. You don't have to go to the show. You can buy a ticket. All that proceeds will go to the Alex Gonzalez, who's battling leukemia for his 3rd round already. This is 3 rounds with leukemia, and this guy's just stacking up the medical bills, and that's what we're trying to do, is help him out with that. And we have not only myself, but also some very, very awesome Valley comedians. If you've never heard of Anthony Nino, the guy's taking the Valley by storm. He is one of the most talented young comedians out there. And of course, also featuring Roy Alex Gomez will be out there. And it's just gonna be a great show. We have some music and some comedy, and it's just gonna be a real good event. This Saturday at the Moon Rock. I can't think of a better way to spend your Saturday.
No, absolutely not. Well, Raymond, we want to thank you so much for coming out and letting us know about this great event. Again, if you want to have a night of laughs while also helping out for a good cause, you can go to the Moon Rock in Harlingen this Saturday at 7 p.m.
Thanks.
And you're getting ready to start the week, and we've got some meal ideas to make for you and your family. We'll let you in on it as Take 5 continues. Plus, Channel 5 News anchor Sandra Rodriguez is off the desk and on our Take 5 sofa. She's here to tell us her 5 facts a little later on. We'll be right back.
I'm Colin Allred, and I approve this message.
First, the extremists said they'd make abortion illegal, even in cases of rape, incest, or threats to the life of the mother. Then Roe versus Wade fell, and they did.
I will end the scourge of abortion once and for all.
Now they have a plan called Project 2025 that will have the government track pregnant women's medical decisions, setting up government bureaucrats to control your decisions. Ted Cruz says this is all perfectly reasonable. When Ted Cruz says he'll take away your freedom, he will.
No unnecessary add-ons at Burns Motors. That means no extra protection packages, undercoating, or nitrogen-filled tires. We believe in transparency. For over 75 years, we've been doing business the honest way. Burns Motors, McAllen, and Michigan.
We used to work hard for a better chance, but politicians slammed those doors in our face. Take Vicente Gonzalez. South Texas struggles to make ends meet. Gonzalez has failed to put more in our pockets. Instead, he joins liberals to spit on our values, dictating our faith, exposing our kids to lewd performances. Gonzalez voted to allow men in girls' bathrooms, but keep parents out of their kids' classrooms. Vicente Gonzalez has got it all wrong. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Stop by DQ for the new Jammin' Bacon Hunger Buster. Made with bacon, onion rings, and bacon jam, it will rock your world.
Ready?
Yeah. There are good things and bad things about both political parties, but Adam Hinojosa represents everything wrong with his. He won't talk about things that matter to South Texas. More jobs, stronger schools, better health care. Because campaigns aren't about the things that matter anymore, are they? It's about saying whatever it takes to win, even if it hurts your people. Adam Hinojosa's campaign has spent millions lying about me, yet he refuses to debate me in public. He just hides behind slick ads paid for by mega donors in Houston and Dallas, trying to cover up his record of walking out on his debts and his taxes, his opposition to expanding healthcare, and his plan to strip millions from our public schools. These people do not care about South Texas, and that's why they want me gone. Because I'm not fighting for them. I'm fighting for you.
You're watching KRGV Weslaco.
Good afternoon, I'm Dina Herrera Garza. Here's what we're following at this hour. DHR Health is partnering with the Food Bank of the Rio Grande Valley to provide food to patients. The help is also extended to the entire community. The partnership helped create the DHR Health Food Pantry. It's located at the hospital system's main building. Those in need must qualify. Today, McAllen residents can give their opinions on proposed changes to its building and zoning codes. The city has not changed them since the 70s. Among the proposed changes is allowing apartments to be built on top of businesses and changing rules around parking spaces. Tonight's meeting is happening at the Palmview Community Center on Jordan Avenue starting at 6.
It's been a windy Monday across the valley. That wind will continue into the evening hours as temperatures slowly fall through the 80s into the upper 70s all evening long. The big changes come tomorrow when a cool front comes in the morning. It could trigger a shower, thunder shower, and then cooler temperatures for about a day. We'll probably bounce back pretty quickly, but for Election Day, count on morning showers around the area. Your complete forecast coming up at 5 and 6.
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Keep it here. Take 5 continues right after the break.
I'm Monica de la Cruz, and I approve this message.
Who exactly is Michelle Vallejo?
So I am a progressive Democrat.
You heard that right. While we are struggling, liberal Michelle Vallejo supports increasing your taxes. Her health care plan? So extreme, even Biden opposes it. Worse, she opposes securing the border, saying she was scared of Border Patrol and militarization. Michelle Vallejo.
I am a progressive Democrat.
We know, Michelle. You're just too radically liberal for Texas.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. I don't have time to be on the phone with my insurance company all day. What do? Stop wasting time dealing with the insurance company by yourself. Hire a property damage expert who can be your legal team fighting for you. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
At Dental Associates of McAllen and Farr, we are focused on having the latest technology to make your appointment as efficient and comfortable as possible. We take great pride in providing our community with high-quality, patient-centric care and oral health education. We are in-network with most dental insurances and conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Have you been feeling sluggish and out of control? Semaglutide, available at Lee's Pharmacy, can help. Semaglutide is a medication that helps your body produce more insulin and reduces the amount of sugar your liver makes. When taken with a healthy diet and exercise plan, semaglutide can help you manage type 2 diabetes, reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, and death, aid in weight loss. Ask your doctor about semaglutide, available at Lee's Pharmacy. Go to Lee's. They've got it.
Republic of Texas Concrete and Coatings, your #1 most trusted concrete coatings company in South Texas, serves industrial, commercial, and residential projects.
From kitchens, garages, patios, and pools, we have the expertise for your interior and exterior applications. Whether it's new concrete projects, simple grind and seal, flake systems, or custom stains, our exclusive combination of polyurea and polyaspartic are 4 times stronger than epoxy.
Your #1 most trusted concrete coatings company in South Texas.
Welcome back. Today we're talking about those labels behind your grocery items. Knowing how to read them could save your health and your wallet. Joining us now to break it down for us is registered dietitian Peggy Ramon Rosales. Thank you, Peggy, for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
And you printed this beautiful poster for us to give us a better idea of how to read these labels. All right, let's get started.
Okay, so this is a blown up nutrition facts label. This is the newest version of it. It used to be quite smaller in regarding the serving size, calories, and now they've actually made them a lot bigger for us to see. Now, we always want to make sure to start off, well, how many servings is in this container, right? So we want to make sure to always start off in the very, very top. So 8 servings per this container, right? And so all these values will indicate only 1 serving. So if we were to eat this whole bag, we have to multiply 8 times everything, right?
Yeah, and that's the misleading part. Sometimes we think like it has this many calories in this container, but it's this times the serving size.
Definitely, definitely. And so, and what is a serving size is the next part. So serving size is this, in this particular one, is 2/3 cup, right? And so it gives you the total calories for these 2/3 cup, so 230 calories. Now this was based off like a snack. If you're gonna try to grab a snack, you know, try keeping the calories, but under 200. We don't wanna necessarily eat meals as snacks, which it could be very easy to, right, if we're hungrier. So that's a good goal. Try to keep it about under 200, 150, 200. Now, if it was a meal, that this label, this like a little mini meal, you know, under 500 on average is great. Now, the total fat. So this gives you the grams of fat. Now it's broken down to, well, what type of fat is it? So these are saturated and trans. So only 1 gram saturated, 0 trans. These are the not so healthy fats. These are the ones that cause increased cholesterol levels and other health issues. So total is 8, but only 1 saturated. So the other 7 is actually coming from healthier options.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah, we want the monounsaturated fats and the polyunsaturated fats, which are not listed here. So that could be a little deceiving. So by law, they don't have to list them there, but some of them will. Some of them will.
But this is a good example. This is what we want it to look like, low on the lower end.
Exactly, low saturated and low trans. Now cholesterol. If we did have high cholesterol levels per day, this is not per product, but per day, we want to try to keep it under 200 milligrams a day.
Okay.
If you do not have any issues with cholesterol, 300 is recommendation. So this has 0, so that's really good. Now sodium, 160. This is considered very low. So about under 150 around there is considered a very low sodium product. Under 300 milligrams is considered also low. So per day, depending if we have any health issues, if we did not, about 2,300 milligrams a day is the allotment per day.
And I think something very important is that you keep saying per day, but this is 1 meal.
Yes,
So
exactly.
you still have several other meals throughout the day. So you want to make sure that you're, you know, counting correctly.
Exactly. That we're not, you know, allotting half of the amount per product in just one option, right?
Yes.
And so total carbohydrates. Let's say we did have issues with blood sugar, we're pre-diabetic or we're diabetic. Per meal should be, depending on height, weight, age, and activity, should be about 30, 45, up to 60 grams per meal of total carbohydrates. Now, the value of these carbs, what kind of carbs are there? Now, we want to make sure that they're valuable, that they have good fiber. So fiber is a key focus nutrient. Fiber will help prevent sugars from spiking. And so this one has 4, which is great. Total sugars. So total sugars will accumulate the naturally occurring sugars and the ones that are added. Now, we don't want the added ones. Those are gonna be table sugar they're adding, they're gonna add honey, they're adding something else that is completely not naturally occurring. And so total sugars, this is 12. Only 2 is coming from a naturally occurring option.
Yeah.
Let's say it's something like dairy, like milk, lactose is considered a milk sugar, that's natural. Or let's say it's something with fruits. Fructose is a natural sugar. But only very little is natural. As you're noticing, only 2 from the 10. Right, so 10 grams is what they added. We want to keep that value, well, 0, right? But under 5, think of a high 5, under 5 grams is considered okay still.
Okay.
And then that protein, we know we need a good amount of protein, obviously depending on health issues, but protein is vital to help prevent the sugars from spiking. So you want to have a good, valuable product, whether it's 5 grams, 10 grams, in a snack would be great. You know, a meal could be up to 20, 30 grams of protein. That's going to help prevent those sugars from spiking.
All right, lots of good information. You know, it's hard to take it all in, but you know what? Peggy can help you if you'd like. You can visit Peggy where?
Yeah, so my office is on 8025 North 10th Street in the North Park Village. We accept health insurances, which majority of them too cover 100% with your insurance. So I can consult and give you all this good education.
Yes, a good lesson. All right, so thank you so much, Peggy, for this information. We're excited to, you know, now look at all the labels, am I right?
Exactly.
All right, thanks again, Peggy. Millie, we're back to you.
Channel 5 News anchor Sandra Rodriguez is here with us, and she's ready to share with us her 5 facts. We're getting to know Sandra up next on Take 5.
We need leaders who fight for us. But DC liberals are pushing an extreme agenda. Men dominating girls' sports, invading girls' locker rooms, sacrificing our values and our daughters' safety. Who would support this madness? Vicente Gonzalez. He voted against banning men in girls' sports and voted against notifying parents about boys in girls' spaces, like bathrooms and locker rooms. Mayra Flores will fight for us and protect our children.
I'm Mayra Flores, and I approve this message.
Unfortunately for South Texas homeowners, our homes are built on clay soils that constantly expand and contract.
This movement causes doors not to function properly, cracks in your sheetrock and brick, plumbing leaks, and structural damage.
If you have these problems at your home, fortunately, our hometown team has improved elevations and stabilized thousands of homes from Houston to the Rio Grande Valley. My brothers and I won't let your biggest investment fall through the cracks. Call us today.
A cold November wind blows the Buccaneers into... What happened to your eye? I told you, Ma. The Bucs are playing the Chiefs this week. Gotta go, love you.
Every day, teachers make a difference. On Take 5, we're celebrating those whose dedication and passion help shape our future. Nominate your favorite teacher by emailing us their name, school, and why you think they deserve the recognition at teachertuesday@krgv.com. Every Tuesday, we will surprise a teacher during the show from 4 to 5 on Channel 5. Celebrate Teacher Tuesday on Take 5 because every great teacher deserves to be recognized. Take 5's Teacher Tuesday is supported by Agua Dental.
Harris and Allred. Kamala Harris called keeping boys out of girls' bathrooms hateful. Colin Allred voted for boys in girls' sports twice on the economy.
The Inflation Reduction Act is now law. It's going to lower costs for families. It's a really big deal.
Bidenomics is working.
And on the border.
Let me be very clear. I'm not going to vote for a wall under any circumstances.
If they build that racist wall, my generation is the one that will tear it down.
Harris and Allred. Two liberals. Too liberal for Texas.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Everybody's working for the weekday.
IHOP, where weekdays are the new weekends.
Everybody wants IHOP House Faves.
Try the new House Faves menu for just $6. Available Monday through Friday at IHOP.
Well, you may recognize the face of our next guest. You probably see her bright and early every morning on Channel 5 News. Joining us today to let us know a little bit more about herself is morning anchor Sandra Rodriguez. Sandra, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me.
We're excited. We're going to get to know you. We're going to learn 5 facts about Sandra. So let's kick it off. Let's start with that first fact.
Okay, so first fact is I was actually born in Delaware.
Wow.
Kind of like a random state. To me, it's like, oh, Delaware, but people here always like Delaware. Yeah. I guess. I was born in Delaware and I was raised in Pennsylvania. So I came to the Valley 3 years ago, but I fell in love. So.
And we're glad that you're here. We're glad you made it here.
Of course.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about the second fact.
Okay, so my second fact is I love collecting National Geographic magazines.
Okay.
Which I guess is a very random fact because people are like, what? But I have like a huge stack at home and eventually I start to get rid of some because I'm like, it's getting out of control. But I think it's just so interesting. You learn so many things that you wouldn't think about learning on your own.
Yeah, that's very true. When did you start this?
Oh, maybe like 5 years ago.
Nice.
Like I have one on pirates. You know what I mean? Like what? But they're so interesting.
I love that. Yeah, you learn a little bit about everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. Okay, great. Well, let's head on over to our third fact.
So this is my favorite fact about myself.
Okay.
I have a dog. His name is Mickey.
Oh my gosh.
I got him when he was about 2 months old. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
and now
he's
he's 10. He's about to be 11. He's like my little energy ball. I love him so much.
Rib, he looks so adorable. Are you kidding? A model.
I know, right?
Yes, he's posing so well.
I'm like, he looks like a little bat, but like a cute little bat, you know? So I just love him so much.
Very, very cute. Well, it's going to be hard to top that fact.
Yeah,
very
that's
cute
the best
fact.
Yeah. That's the best fact.
What is our fourth fact?
My favorite movie is Pearl Harbor.
Ooh. Ooh, good choice.
I love the history behind it. I love the love story. I think the movie, the soundtrack of the movie is great.
Right.
So in the mornings when I come in here and I'm editing scripts and I have my headphones on, I'm probably listening to the soundtrack of Pearl Harbor.
I love it. Very iconic movie.
I love it.
Very good-looking people in that movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no complaints. So a history buff. You kind of like the history.
I do. I love history. Yes.
Nice. Well, those were very, very interesting facts. We only have one left, unfortunately. Sandra, what is that last fact?
So the last fact is that I've lived in 5 different states.
Wow.
So Pennsylvania, Florida, New York, Arizona, and now Texas.
Wow.
So it's been because of school and because of work, but here I am now.
Over the span of how many years did you do these?
Like 10 years.
Wow,
10, 12 years. So I moved away for college at like 22, and since then I've just kind of been all over the place, and now I'm here, McAllen.
But now we have her in the Rio Grande Valley, so we're very excited. I don't want to say Texas is your favorite, but maybe.
Honestly, besides home, you know, because my family's there, I will say I think my favorite place to live has been the RGV.
Well, we're glad to have you. You're our favorite right back. So thank you so much for letting us get to know you a little better today.
Thank you guys for having me.
And again, remember guys, you can watch Sandra every morning here on Channel 5 News, every morning starting at 4 a.m. She's here very early.
4:30, not too early. You don't wake up too early.
We're giving you 30 minutes of extra sleep, okay, guys? But make sure you watch her here every day at 4:30. And again, we want to thank her for letting us get to know her a little better. It's Monday Night Football, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going against the Kansas City Chiefs. You can watch the game tonight at 7 right here on Channel 5. And the UTRGV Arts is having their art exhibition Embracing the Language of the Region, Greater Rio Grande Valley Region Edition. And that's until November 13th. Doors are open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. so you can stop by the Charles and Dorothy Clark Art Gallery in Edinburgh to see the amazing student and faculty talent that is being showcased. And until then, that's all for us today on Take 5. We'll be here again tomorrow at 4. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after the break.
It's scary. Our rights are being taken away, and politician Mayra Flores is celebrating.
This is a dream come true.